Hey everybody, Jerry here from Android Central, and we're taking a look at the Nexus 9 Folio keyboard. It's the first official Nexus 9 accessory, and it's available from Google Play for $130. Taking a look inside the packaging, you'll find the case itself and a little bit of literature here showing you how to charge it, how to pair it, and the different ways your Nexus 9 can stand up while you're using the keyboard. What you won't find? A USB cable or a charging block, so you'll need to provide those yourself. You can use the ones that came with the Nexus 9, so that's not such a big deal. The case itself has a tri-fold back, and it's complete with magnets so you can attach it to the back of your Nexus 9. On the money side, you've got the mechanical keyboard. The keyboard has a number row, and the QWERTY layout is pretty much like you'd see on a small laptop, but it's even smaller. You have a dedicated search button, and of course you've got two emoji keys, so you can be ready to, add a bunch of smileys to all those important business documents you're writing on the plane somewhere. The spine of the Folio itself holds the battery, and it has a USB charging port on one end, and a pairing button and charging LED on the other. Google claims you'll get up to 5 months out of a single charge, which would be pretty cool. We can say we haven't had to recharge it in the few days I've been playing with it, and I've been playing with it a lot. Someone remind me to come back in 5 months and see if I've had to charge it again. The Folio attaches to the Nexus 9 using magnets, and it seems to hold everything pretty well. You just line up the Nexus 9 with the buttons on top so you can get to them while it's closed, and lay it on the back cover. You can then reposition things to hold the tablet at two different angles. One's a little more upright and the other, well, that's a bit more relaxed and reclined, kind of like me. Using the keyboard is just about what you'd expect when you're using a tiny Bluetooth keyboard. The keys are mechanical and they have a decent amount of travel if you're a touch typer, but things do get pretty cramped. You'll notice that the most every time you need to use the spacebar, because it sits right against the raised edge of the keyboard tray and your thumb hits that instead of the spacebar. You'll also find yourself sometimes bumping against the screen while you're typing if you're not careful, and that can be pretty frustrating if you happen to hit the app switcher key on the screen whenever you bump it. It's also worth noting that some of these keyboard shortcuts and functions, like for example the emoji keys, they only work with the stock Google keyboard. If you're using a third-party keyboard, I guess you'll just have to add all those emotes the old-fashioned way. The keyboard shortcuts themselves are pretty handy, and things like using the arrow keys for navigation on the screen, well, that's a nice touch. All in all, the keyboard is pretty good if you need a keyboard for your tablet, but don't expect to type blazingly fast using it. This is not the keyboard you're using it in your office or the one on your laptop. It's a tiny Bluetooth keyboard. At $130, I wouldn't buy one as a novelty or if you just need a cover. But it is a much better option than the on-screen keyboard for folks who really need to do a lot of typing. We'll keep playing with it and using it, and I might actually even try to do some work on it. And if we come across anything that we just have to let you know, well, we'll let you know about it. In the meantime, I am out of here.